on 10 toes strong, closed doors are opening, siphoning my own tone, microphoning my own song, on my own right and my own wrong, my own masters, I'm my own master, and that to my own loan. I'm in my own zone, within my own home, I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. I'm in my own zone, from the hip to the thigh bone, from the lip to the microphone, I'm like a disciple stone. Yet much larger than this fleshly vessel war, like an architectural lecture with its trestle board. Polished and tougher, I embraced the struggle. Broke free from the dome, I escaped the bubble. They say trust your signs, but somebody's lying. Try my patience, I'm aligned with Mother Nature, find these agents of this dying matrix.
Where you at?
I'm in my own zone, within my own home. I'm in my own throne.
I was feeling the best. Where you at, Al?
Since 1970. There I was born, Robert Taylor's 92nd Axis, Buckinghamton 1, first Sister Claire Muhammad School, then Fellowship Christian Academy. Just before I went public, still stuck with self adamantly. Spark from the infinite. See the sun, I'm equivalent. The eminent instrument of the eminent village militant. Break it down in increments. Read the land of immigrant, misogynist and feminist. Restore the innocent. Half rich of Indians, round pegs and square holes. Kindred spirits and rare souls. Discard the scarecrows. Better yet, the straw man. Pebbleboard rhetoric of the law man. It was us European soul, and ever since squatted on our land. Slaughtered our clans. Charted our sands, auctioned us through birth certificates, social security, bartered our branches, census, or the doll's rolls, religious books, or lost scrolls. Everywhere we turn, crossroads, to learn or more, it's most more. I'm not talking Morse code. Purge the family tree, they infected the bloodlines of the autochthonous Niji, brought with them disease, their pale-faced Slavic made tags, great Goran calendar holidays, turned the rainbow to a gay flag. They made treaties with tribes they recognized federally, ineffably. They were in cahoots with the Iroquois Confederacy. It's my destiny, along with the ancient ones, to return for everything they owe. I don't mean government-sanctioned funds. I got other artistic notions of mine.
You in the window over there?
Because the land's fly blown. Look for me in a cyclone. Great spirit, quick in my bones. I'm a true and living soul. Son of the great matriarch. My heart glistening gold. Everyone wants to walk in the sun with her, but she'll run to the one who'll dance in the rain for her until it's done.
Oh, you on this? Oh, you on
own
this?
zone. Within my own home, I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. On long going in for the wind, ozone, 10 toes strong, closed doors are opening, siphoning my own tone, microphoning my own song, on my own right and my own wrong, my own masters, I'm my own master, in debt to my own loan. I'm in my own zone, within my own home, I'm in my own throne, my own skin, no clone. I'm in my own zone, within my own home. Because the land's fly blown, look for me in a cyclone. Microphone, my own song, my own skin, no clone. Is that still be once them foreigners are long gone? And I got so much more to say. I want peace. It seems that war is coming. I want to feast, yet I can't seem to stomach. I want increase, but in this dream things plummet. So I summon from within. Angels and demons like Dan Brown. If you angling and scheming, stand down. It's arranged scenes, man, scripted, planned out, strange. We understand now how they ran the damn town. Came on land, handed out books, spiritual to literal. But if you question it, they got rid of you. Democrat, Republic, conservative, liberal. Who's ever told you same party you attend is political? It's clear they rather have you vote the queer way. Controls the confusion using a cavalier sway. Conspiracy theories get them for fear's sake. Most what they call history's merely hearsay. You offer salat or pray to them we'll pray. Since a lot of y'all woke, then let's hope this year make the year for a clear break. Angels language, devil's dialogue, anguish used to keep us languid within the tankage. Aim is to ensure we remain in language, brainless with no heart, cowards framed in anguish. This pain is tameless. I've earned the right to set ablaze the day and burn the night. I'm not an L-Bay or day, nor bright burn, but I burn bright. Yearn to fight the lion, done learn to write. What you feed the mind determines the appetite. Vibrate at my highest interference to the satellite. Like I've been little my whole life. I had to fight. Got foreigners and aliens in my battle site. I'm more Anazazi than Nazarite. Horseshoe bloggers are babblers and acolytes. Now they y'all act alike. Society's in an uproar. Our people still bickering amongst each other.
What's up, baby?
Is it listening? Division.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let nobody know. I'm just gonna go ahead and discuss what I need to because.
Thing between Ukraine and Russia, some are still enlisting. It's fictitious corporations.
Because I'm not even gonna give these idiots power, any kind of energy or power, because they can sit here and because I call them fake Jews. That's what the hell they are. And the fact that the punks and the YouTube staff, that's what they are, punks. Just got a list. I got a list of names of people who are working behind the scenes, and I guarantee you a couple of those names are monitoring right now. Guarantee you. I can't say who they are, the field they work in. That was the whole purpose of heading to the gun range, stopping, picking up some things. And I wasn't surprised. I look at the age, the demography, and I'm sitting here going, wow. Wow. They got the little cowards to sit there and play. So I wanted to drop this on who is the self-described investigator. Investigate. I want you to whoever comes in, right, when you see this, I want you to pay attention to the words. There's more than just deception going on, you know. And it's deeper than you can imagine. It's deep. It's deeper. Now, me, I don't care. So I'm not troubled by it. I don't care. Yeah, I got a list with 32 names on it. And there's more. I didn't want no more. I just wanted to be able to do some things. A little ash here, a little mantras here, a little speak to the trees and to the wind, even to that. I can't say what else. I'm gonna share something with you. This morning, with the whatever you want to call it, the overcast, clouds, whatever you think it may be. I don't care. Couldn't see the sun. So after I did what I had to do, I faced what they would consider the east, which that is what it is not. And it took me about 3 seconds to see the sun through all that. And I focus in on it, so everything goes blue, black, and red. The sun is perfect and beautiful. The tree looks like, because the tree is, I'm looking through the very top part of the tree, not the part that I keep dead live. Like, it just whatever. Everything I'm blowing except that one part that ever since I've been keeping it that way, right? People see me standing under it and they wonder what's going on. And then people come up to me, why, how come that part of the tree is not turning green? I don't know. What do you think it is? So when I see the tree, it looks like what you would consider, like if you ever develop film in a dark room, you know, when you get that photo where it's got that black and white. So when the tree starts looking like that, it starts to shake. So now I know my frequency is coming in line. I can't go deep into it. But while the clouds are moving and I can see them in the bluish red hue, and the sun is perfect, I'm like focused in. And then everything stopped. And I counted. I counted for 2 minutes. The clouds, nothing moved. Nothing. I heard somebody walking, and they turned around and walked back. This is not braggart. What I am doing is, they're revealing things, right? Well, let's all reveal something. You want to play, and I said I can play too. And it's deeper than that. Because now, I don't take nothing personal, but they want to take it personal. Then I will rent more space than you can even believe. I don't care what you've been taught in the little dark rooms and the hypnosis, and that don't mean a thing. Because it's not light. That's a lucid term so everybody else can gather a function of thought. Anyway, I want to get into this individual, Max Azzarello from Florida, who said himself, he set himself on fire outside Trump trial after spewing. Now listen to this word: conspiracy theories. This is how dumb media is. To still utilize the word, people have deconstructed and proved time and time again means nothing. See, that's what they use for the mindless. Conspiracy theory, as if it's supposed to go, oh, only fools would even entertain such words that are not phenomena, don't mean nothing. I want to say this. In order to have a conspiracy, you must first have a theory. What is a theory relative to something that may be practical? Then that theory becomes the conspiracy. And the conspiracy is an act. Just like when the ex-government agency guy, knucklehead, down with the people from Ecuador or whatever, went over there and killed the Haitian president. Special forces treatment. There's not, the theory would have been that it may happen, but because it was so secretive and people were lax, and because you see how they did, the police stood down, the security stood down, it was inside job. I guarantee you, for a lot of that worthless empty dollars. That's how stupid people are. But the individuals got caught. So what does that do? A theory is no longer just a theory. They conspired. So theoretically, the earth is round. Theoretically, the sun is 93 point something million miles away. The conspiracy is those who stated that. And who are they in touch with? Those who are subjugating medicine, poison everything. But nobody pays attention to the simple things. Oh, man, what's going on? What's going on, brother? Oh, Matt, what's going on, brother? That's why we need to break free of that. And you need to explain that to people. If people can't let go of it, then you let them, well, what's up, beloved? You need to let them stay there. I know people are scared to come in. Man, I ain't donating. I know he's going to go in. Look, I already said I already stated what had to be stated. Just don't worry about that. Okay? Who is a self-described investigative researcher? Now, because this media who lies for the CIA or whatever you want to call them, I don't care. Okay? Anybody out there that's studying and learning things, oh, there's conspiracy theorists and self-described investigator. Excuse me. In this world of lies and everything that's going on, everybody's an investigator. But what matters is the context. The context of the content you put out there. Now, some people become so involved that people start following. Nobody else is going to see it because why would they? They're not investigating nothing. And if that individual is not speaking to nobody, nobody's going to witness it. So instead of being unalive, which people are all the time, well, we know you don't die. But regardless of that, in the party of the mix-up of the ignorance, okay? He went the wrong way. Let me go ahead and read it. People make choices, and you got to remember. I'm going to share a video on food. I haven't shared it. I got to do a little spoke part, and I want to edit it with me commenting on certain things, and you'll see why dementia and all that other stuff may exist, may be plausible and possible. Yet we already know aluminum foil. We already know silver diode, which is used in the seeds. That you see what happened to Dubai. They flooded themselves. They flooded the people out on purpose because they're building this city that looks like what's that movie, Asylum or whatever? With the guy with the exoskeleton wanting to get to the anyway. You know what I'm talking about. Everything is with a purpose. Who is the self-described investigative researcher Max Azzarello, who said self? They can't even. Their grammar is pathetic. Their grammar is pathetic. This is supposed to be the New York Post. Who set himself on himself on fire outside. I had to put that in there. Trump trial after spewing. That's like saying rhetoric, like spewing. And that's the image people have in their head when they say spewing. These are the words, and to me, it's like these people can't even write. And his name is Larry Salona, so that should tell you a lot. Spewing conspiracy theories. Like, I guarantee you he didn't write this. And whoever approved it was an idiot. And again, that's New York, so figure it out. The Florida man who lit himself on fire outside the Manhattan courthouse where former President Donald... I watched the video. Wow. It took him that long to get over there and smother out a dead body, fold it over. Anyway, President Donald Trump, well, he laid, but for those who watched the video. The Florida man who lit himself self-immolated. Outside the Manhattan courthouse was where former President Donald Trump's hush money trial was unfolding Friday as a self-described investigative researcher who appeared to become more erratic. Here goes the word erratic. Self-investigating, like he's not qualified to investigate something. That's saying like we got everything locked down. You can't investigate us. Oh, please. I'm in some of their dreams. Anyway, more erratic. That's saying, oh, we got a crazy man. These are some idiots. These they make me laugh. Anyway, over the last year and spewed conspiracy theories about the elites in a lengthy manifesto. Stop calling these fucktards elites. They're not royalty. They're shit stains. Stop it. I would like to hear when people talk about these monkeys, stop calling them elites. Max Azzarello, 37, of St. Augustine, Florida, a beautiful place, tossed a stack of pamphlets into the air. Maybe there were many manifestos or information, which included links to a Substack newsletter apparently authored by the self-immolator called the Ponzi Papers, moments before he doused himself in gasoline and set himself ablaze in Collect Pond Park. Now, what's funny is they're refuted, but they always want to say that nobody can see. Everybody's supposed to see the same. There are people who can see things nobody else sees, but there's nobody there to guide or cultivate or nurture them. And so what they do is they get all the information, and it's harsh. It's hard on them. I'm just giving a synopsis. I'm not saying cases with him. In my diverse opinion of knowing some things, this individual may come across, been affiliated in the past, maybe it's teens or 20s, listen to enough information, been in the right place. So what is the media's job, which is never was their job, is to dismiss something that's very plausible and possible. But this cat, set yourself on fire, that's retarded. Anyway, I'm not here to beat up on him. Called the Ponzi Papers moments before he doused himself in gasoline and set himself ablaze in Collect Pond Park. Now, at the top of the site is an article with the headline, I have set myself on fire outside of the Trump trial, followed by a rambling manifesto riddled with conspiracy theories on everything from cryptocurrency, which we know is a fact, Hollywood actors to COVID and former President Bill Clinton. And I guarantee you, none of that is a lie. I guarantee you. Now, this is the individual. Okay, I actually downloaded his image earlier today. I will show you, and it brings to question some things. Now, I'm not big on these questions of whatever. I'm not going to show you no graphics and all that other stuff. A lot more information. If you want to read it, pull up the New York Post. Okay, and well, what it says is, my name is Max Azzarello, and I am an investigative researcher who has set himself on fire outside of the Trump trial in Manhattan. The nearly 2,700 word posting begins. 2,700 words. This extreme act of protest is to draw attention to an urgent and important discovery. We are victims of a totalitarian con, and our own government, along with many of their allies, is about to hit us with an apocalyptic fascist world coup, which is facts. He also mentioned the Simpsons, the bank failure in 2023, and high-profile businessmen, including Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. He claimed both Republicans and Democrats have bombarded the public with different existential crises to present a doomsday scenario. Facts. Azzarello claimed the monkeys have peddled fear meat suits, peddled fear in a bid to gobble up all the wealth they could, and then yank the rug out from under us so they could pivot to a hellish fascist dystopia. Well, one thing that is incorrect, they don't give a damn about money. It's not about wealth. It's control. They don't use money. They don't have to. This is where they fool people. Police said he made the trip up to the Big Apple sometime earlier this week, and his family had been unaware he had traveled to the city. He was pictured outside the Lower Manhattan courthouse at 100 Center Street, just on, been there, quite a few times. Thursday, holding up a sign that said Trump is with Biden and they're about to fascist coup us. The biggest scoop of your life or your money back, he shouted at a group of reporters gathered there, telling the New York Times he had come over from Washington Square Park because he thought more people would be outside the courthouse due to the cold. Trump, in on it, as well as a fact, told the Times on Thursday, saying his beliefs were influenced by his digging into Peter Thiel, Thiel, look at it if you want. I don't give a damn. I know everything I don't need to know about him. The venture capitalist and big political donor. And you know that, did I upload the video showing you the donors and what's being said? Wait until you watch this one. This is pretty interesting. You're going to love it. It's a secret kleptocracy, and it can only lead to an apocalyptic fascist coup. Now, you know, our light-skinned brothers who start seeing things, they get a little too carried away. I don't care. I'm not here to stop nothing. But it's fun to watch this. Let me show a picture of this guy. I got the pictures right here. I gotta go to my photos. Okay. So this is the individual right here. All right. I hope I don't have to hold it up too high. Can you see that? And I want you to tear down a haunted carnival. And that's that. You can't see him, but yeah, he is he's expired. So this is not it. It's happened overseas too, for those who are unaware. I follow this stuff. I'm not into the, some people say you're into gore. Nigga, my name is Lucifer. Listen, I'm not into gore. I don't care. What I do is I look at the pain of people and the suffrage and the fact that there is a lot of calamity in their brains. Their bodies are in some kind of concert of a sort that is very disharmonic. And even those who seem like they're normal, they're far from it. Okay? And sociology is my major. I study everyone. I even study the ones who study people. While I'm here. And I was watching some of these individuals who are walking around with their wives and children, in Delaware, Ohio. It seems to be ongoing, and they're shopping at like Walmart or Home Depot or whatever, right? And I'm talking about the brothers right now, because the Pelicans are acting a fool too. I got about 100 videos of them just fighting. I mean, ghetto-fied, just everywhere, and the media don't hardly put it out there. Like I said, they play the part that they need to play. It's just regardless. But anyway, regardless. And there have been many men that look at men and they're so angry and emotional that any other brother becomes a target. This is a dire stress call. This is people crying out and they don't know how to. And the only thing is to lash out. There's no direction. There is no, and we're talking about guys, you know, in their 30s and stuff like that. And I know y'all all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Mac. You know what I'm saying? And as disturbing as it is, the people are standing around in these videos, whether it's active protection. I've seen a ton of videos. I've listened to people talk to me about what they saw. You know, I'm from the city, I'm from the suburbs. I know a lot of folks, whether it's North, East Orange, Delaware, Texas, wherever. I know a lot of folks. And they be like, yo, I was just walking home and cats got to shooting out on the corner. And then when they find out, it was over nothing. You know, when I was in the military, we used to have these people called thrill killers. And then we had these people with thrill ride. We used to steal cars. Jersey Drive, that was a movie about us. Newark, New Jersey to New York to the chop shop, anywhere from Camaros, IROC Z's, anywhere from $5,000 to $20,000, depending on which one you got. If you got an IROC Z, you got the chip and it's fast as blank and it's dressed out and it was banging, you can get up $20,000 for that vehicle alone. Seriously. You know, I'm talking about a hot rod one. If you got a Camaro IROC Z, usually anywhere between $500, $5,000. And sometimes we would racing the cops out, beating their little crap cars. Still 3 or 4 Camaros. Everybody. You know? I always looked at the hot rods, like the racer ones. You know what I'm saying? Dumb. 17, 16. Outrunning the cops. 180, I-80. You know? A lot of guys got lost. Guys got, you know, when cops get a hold of them, you know, they adrenaline running. You mother sucker nigga, man, pop, pop, pop. You know, assassinate them. Every generation has that. Right now, you got that. What's that? You can get the what we used to use the flathead screwdriver, but now they can use the Ethernet cable or whatever you call it, not the Ether, but the USB cable. I'm like, wow, these mugs and the Kia, they call them the Kia crew or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? They're still the Kia cars. Have y'all watched them like for the last year? And it got big on it. I'm watching Instagram, but I saw it over on TikTok. They kept taking it down. And I was like, wow, these people are crazy. But it's the same thing. There's no direction. And you got to remember, some of us had families. It's not like we didn't have knowledge and focus. It's bad choices. And then you look at what they have done. All the trillions of dollars they just wastefully spent on every and anything. I mean, bushings for aircraft, a bag of bushings costing, and I know y'all saw this, $40,000 for a bag of bushings. Remember when I was in the military, they told us we couldn't keep any of the tools. They had to be recycled, like thrown away. And when I would order a screwdriver, we were paying $300 for a damn flathead screwdriver. $300 for a damn Phillips screwdriver. I don't even want to get into the price of the emerald stuff. The drills and the bits, the hand ones and all that, the fasteners. We're talking about 1,000% hike in price. What's the purpose? So they can keep taxing people and keep people safe. They didn't have to do that. Hell, we could have had about 100 times more aircrafts, vehicles, and everything. This government is a stain. And with everything going on, you don't see nobody fighting back. Why? Think about it. Now, there are some waiting for them to say, oh, you got to turn in the guns. Now, there are those who are going to be like, man, it's cracking. I have nothing to do with that party. And y'all have no idea. The thing of the matter is, y'all better stay strapped and get dangerous. Because a lot of you aren't really dangerous at all. Well, you are, but you just don't know it. Some of you think that, oh, at the right moment, because you keep looking at listening to these knucklehead niggas, the sun is going to boom, and we're going to have these powers. And if you listen to another one of those people, those are one of them people with dementia and the mental illness. Stay away from them idiots. It's not how it works. It's not how it works at all. Please stay away from them idiots, man. Even if Jamal Rashad said he's locked up, but even if he said it, man, he was wrong. It's not. There are things that happen, but nobody knows what to do. Nobody knows where to be at in the central place. So the fake elite, well, those individuals laughing because they have a better idea than the rest of you. Some will say, well, look at you. Oh, man, look, I'm me. I'm not here to stop nothing. It's not whether I can or can't. I'm not. When I accepted who I was just watching, and I'm going to say, there got to be some balance, because right now, y'all are in the, you ever see the L like this? Now, make it 1,000,000 times bigger. That's the L y'all got right now. And that L comes with an H, because y'all acting like you're hopeless, but just, what do they call it? You're silent signaling? That's some punk shit. For real. But then when you get somebody who's a federal agent to push you, you'll follow them, because somebody was looking in some buildings and a bunch of pale skins in the truck went and shot them down. Some kids are being found in the Carolinas and Georgia and Alabama lynched. Look at the woman that was just lynched out in the park in the field. Anybody doing nothing? Oh, you know what? Somebody's doing something. Connecticut. Them brothers, like the deacons with guns, they said bump this, and they're willing to use it on whoever. Maybe they don't have the same stuff in the water and the food. Or maybe they're just doing something different because they're aware and they know how to be silent and just took action, all legal. But regardless of legal, what's legal? Because all the laws and most of the stuff this fake government create are moot. And racism is the drive for most idiots. I'm just saying. Look at this. Who saw the last video I did, right? I ain't say nothing negative. Nothing at all. I can call people fake Indian, whatever, all day. That has nothing to do with ads. Now this one, I don't care about no ads right now. The first thing they did was put the gold ingot on their icon. And I'm like, and I was like, oh, these people. And then I showed y'all. And then the views, I screenshot. I had like 65 views, and then one said how many? Like 5, 6. And then the other one, and it's supposed to give the right number. No, I already looked into it. They're not following their own guidelines, so that they're impractical and they're full of excrement. That's why I don't care about what they got to say. I'm here to read for you. I didn't read because I was asleep. Cleaning rifles, and my hands got all funky, and I was hungry again. Just 2 meals, and I'm gotta put that in the fridge. I gotta let it cool down because I can't eat no more. 2 meals today, and I drink watermelon to finish that, and I got a green drink. I still got a drink, and I don't even know if I want that. I mean, with everything's going on, I'm not telling y'all to get out the cities and suburbs no more. I don't give a damn what you do. I don't use the word love. We're internally bonded, which is stronger, because a lot of y'all don't know what the word love means. You just been saying it for so long. Here they go. Especially when you got 440 hertz. And you don't know the manipulation and the part it's playing on your brain. You dig what I'm saying? I mean, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It's cool. Choices, man. Everybody has choices, right? It's just that it's going to get worse. And it's going to get worse. There's no getting good. Because y'all not doing nothing to make it good. So I know a lot of you got children. A lot of you got nieces and nephews. I know y'all don't care about them. I know that y'all don't care about none of them. The dumb racists don't care about none of their nieces and nephews and nothing. They don't care. The politicians, they don't give a damn as long as they're all right, and to see everything unfold later on, they'll sacrifice. That's how sick they are. When you start taking that Androcone, man, that's stuff, boy. Y'all don't know that's a super duper, and it makes them look young and everything. So anyway, the majority of you don't care. You don't care about your pets. You don't care about your significant other or others. You don't care about your mammy, your pappy. You don't care about nothing. And I stand on that. I know you don't. I'm attempting to get you to actually care about it. Whatever care means. And if you want to say, I would love to hear one of you say, man, that's nonsense. I care about mine. Say it right now. Tell me how so. Please. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll go ahead and set up a little mini podcast for tomorrow morning, the grinding gear, so you can all, because it's Saturday morning, right? So everybody can say and get things off their chest. How would that work with you guys? Would that be a good one? And look, on this podcast, we ain't gonna have no cussing. Okay? I'm just being an entertainer right now, as if it was Hollywood or something, comedy or whatever. But self-humiliation is real. And it's happening quite often. In Australia, it's happening quite often, more so than what you could think. And the media doesn't want people to know about it because, I don't know why. I mean, they're trying to get rid of a whole lot of folks. So, I mean, if half the population was doing that, I mean, I'm just saying, right? So I'll set up a little podcast separate from the one on the laptop, but that's going to stay there. We didn't do anything when 2000 came, so when Ganja get here and T and everybody, we'll go ahead, and I want to get everybody to talk and be around the table and be able to do that. But I'll set one up, When I get up in the AM, get my grounding, do whatever I got to do, get my little mushroom coffee, set up podcast, and it'll be like an open mic with a direction, a focus, as what I was stating. Do you care? What do you care about? Because, I got some questions for you. For those who are not afraid to come on and talk, you seem like we got a lot of men who are a bunch of chicken shits. I'm serious. It seems like we got a lot of men who are chicken shits. Anyway, I'm about to go and climb out. Take this down there, put it on this counter because it's going to take a while to get hot. Because you don't put hot food in the fridge. If you got ginger, people, don't put your ginger in the fridge. Because it's cold and that moistness, it'll mold and that'll kill you. Moldy ginger will kill you. Garlic, leave your garlic outside the fridge. Don't put your garlic in the fridge, people. All right? Taters, neither. I just have to give a little tea every once in a while. Your celery, if you're going to put it in the fridge, chop it up. Get some black Hawaiian salt. Hit it with a little vinegar. Pop it in a little Tupperware Pyrex glass container. Put a little baking soda, aluminum, what you call it? Nah, you know what I'm talking about, right? Put it in the fridge so it don't wilt and get all soft and, you know what I'm saying? It needs a blue pill or something. All right? Or Cialis. Anyway, I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go ahead and take this downstairs. I'm going to climb up in this bed because I am still tired and I need the rest because, like I said, I've been working out quite a bit. In the morning, we're going to go ahead and get it in. If you're all right, come on in. Okay? And I'll see you on the AM. Damn, man, I'm not beating y'all up. I mean, y'all can't comment. God dog, man. Anyway, let me get off of here. Don't feed it no energy. He burnt himself up. Okay? He saw something. He's a little unbalanced. That's it. All right. Now, if you want to go and look at it, I told you, you can look at the New York Post. You can look at the New York Times. You can look at the Florida Gazette. You go whatever you Saint Fort Lauderdale. You can look at all those things, or you can just watch some goofy news. I'd say not do it because the subliminals all up in there. That's why I don't watch the media. Oh, they got subliminals. You just don't see it. That weather chart. We used to catch it, slow it down, and catch words being coming across the weather chart, over on the top, sliding over the top. Big Pontiac, what's going on, beloved? On the side, when we had the round TV, we could see words going down the side of the TV, and you don't really see it, but we used to slow it down because we heard about it, and it'd be saying, buy this. It'd be something for sale, and then we'd be like, damn, man, hey, man, you want to go and buy something? This is just reality, bro. All right? Okay, so subliminals are still utilized. Remember, they passed a law where it's all right to do that not too long ago, right? They can do that in movies and TV and media and all that stuff now. They can utilize subliminals when it was supposed to be outlawed. It was supposed to be not supposed to be done. That's showing you how weak people have become. Now, me, it doesn't affect me. I'm just saying. So, if you ever feel like you want something and you want a Pepsi, stay away from all these sodas here. I'm guarantee it's something there, especially during the Super Bowl halftime and all that kind of stuff and sports. They're like hot dogs, ballpark franks. People don't see it. It's there though. All right. Yeah. This thing is old. Man, look, I brought this man when I'm from New York to Vineland to Millville to Camden, back to New York, then to Arizona. I've had this hat for so long, bro. I had this hat since, I think, 3 years after the towers fell. Dead ass. 3 or 5 years? 5 years after the towers fell? 5950? I forget. I think it's 9 years, 5 years. I forget. Scott, what's going on, beloved? Anyway, I appreciate everybody coming in. They're doing their part. YouTube, I got 32 names. I was surprised when I went to buy what I had to buy, and had the phone in the thing, and I'm looking around, and I'm like, Oh, really? Well, look at that there. These are, and I'm looking at the age with the names of the people on the platform doing, mitigating and messing with people's stuff. A couple of fake Jews, Gujars, whatever you want to call them. And I'm sitting in here, you can't, and it must be operating. Yeah, you can't make this up, man. I didn't ask for it. It was just that people see me talking about certain things. And like I said, sometimes you get those kites. You know what I'm saying? All right. So anyway, I appreciate y'all. And not that I care about them. They can do what they're doing. I'll see you in the morning. It'll be an open, we'll do it like an open platform. All right. What do you really care about? I know a lot of you men, I'm Alpha Sigma. Shut up. I know you. I care about my babies. No, you don't. I don't believe you. And you know how I feel about the word believe. I know. No, you don't. You don't care about your children. You don't care about your relatives. You don't give a damn about nobody. That's going to be the platform. So come on in there and speak your piece so the world can learn something. A lot of people come and look at videos, man. I look at the numbers. I'm surprised. I'm like, wow, they're just hiding the numbers. As I stated earlier, it's going on with everybody. All right? Unless you're just a dummy and you're doing what they want and you're paying a couple $100,000, $1 million, $100,000, and you're getting 1 million views, and I'm not going to do that. All right? So again, see y'all in the AM. I'm climbing up. Take this downstairs. I'm climbing up in this, and I'm crashing, y'all. All right? See you in the morning. And I'm going to set up in the morning. I'm just setting up right now. And I hope you all join in. I hope you ain't getting too drunk and too smacked up that you can come on and see what your take is on everything. And tell me why it is that you care about your children. You care about your grandbabies, your great-greats. Even the ones that aren't here. You care about your sibling. Show me how you care about your mammy and pappy if they're still here. Or others, mammy and pappy. It's their importance. I would like to hear it. And I guarantee you some other people would like to hear it too. All right? See y'all tomorrow.